I want to clarify a post that I've just put up, and I'm not going to take it down because I think the general points that I was making are perfectly in order, but the details need clarification. Lila Cunningham was the person who was standing for Rotherham, and she's simply withdrawn her candidacy literally at the last minute, and no reason is given. Jamie McIver is the person in Hemel Hempstead who was the subject of allegations against him. We don't know what those allegations were about something that happened on Thursday, and he has withdrawn, quote, for personal reasons, and been replaced at the last minute by the Hemel Hempstead Association by a sitting councillor called Andrew Williamson, I think. Well, Andrew Williams, sorry, who is a Hertford County councillor and leader of the Conservative group on Decorum Borough Council as the party's candidate for Hemel Hempstead. So there were two crisis points as the books closed for candidates' names to be formally submitted last night, and that leaves the Conservative Party with one seat that it's not contesting, and that I think is extraordinary in any election for the main party in the country, the governing party in the country, to concede a constituency without putting in a candidate is simply it tells us how shoddy and how useless is this centralized system of doing everything through CCHQ, through whether it's Labour or whether it's Conservative centralisation. That centralisation thing does not work in a period of very fast-moving news as dictated by social media. There will be other casualties as we go through the election, but the election manifestos, the election leaflets will now be printed, and it becomes much, much harder to replace a candidate after last night. Much harder. In fact, I think almost impossible to replace a candidate. It's possible to have for somebody to withdraw, but I don't think it's possible to have them withdrawn from the ballot. So it's very, very confusing from this moment onwards if there's a serious blip in the process.